Trojans here. His athletic director, Mike Bone, is here as well. But the Trojans going with their big lineup right now. In the backcourt, you got Peterson, Ogbonpolo, and Boogie Ellis. Offense will ultimately determine the outcome of this game here. Chavez Goodwin, wow, early start. And Bill Russell, all in one. But that crowd for USC that night, oh my goodness.
Leaning in, Jaime Jaquez makes it 4-2 Bruins.
So at Galen Center. And to win without Isaiah Mobley. This guy, Boogie Ellis, didn't even score in that game.
He scores in this one and we're tied.
Ben Boogie Ellis, he said, well, why would we? He didn't even score the last time. But Boogie Ellis, big-time scorer. And this team, one of the 4 biggest teams in all of college basketball.
So the winner of our game tonight will be the 2 seed. The loser will be the 3 seed of the Pac-12 tournament. And look, these 2 teams could very easily meet up next Friday night in the semifinals of the Pac-12 tournament.
That sure looked like Isaiah Mobley to me.
You're right, it was.
I was just wondering if that was
testing you.
I was wondering if that was me.
But answer from UCLA. Shot clock down to 5. Isaiah Mobley drives the floater.
Incredible.
Beat the shot clock.
Crisp, cool, on the heels of the rain, finally came. Students in the wee hours. I love the wee hours.
Rattles in for Cody Riley, and the Bruins seesaw in front.
A conversation with Johnny Juzang. He met his parents last week up in Oregon.
And Juzang muscles it up and in. 5 on the timer. Stolen by Miles Johnson. Jaime Jaquez in transition. Lays it in.
So these couple of days off, Jaquez had just a monster game, 30 points, countless rebounds. That has done them well physically. And the Trojans have nothing going offensively.
Long outlet, Jalen Clark finishes.
And the Enfield needs a timeout. But to have Roger Daltrey and Peter Townsend rocking the free world here with Teenage Wasteland during the intermission. Then the anthem that they played tonight. Oh, yes, Reese Waters. And only the conference champion got to go to the NCAA tournament. USC was often the second best team in the entire country and never got to go to the tournament during our years here.
Already 8 for Jaime Jaquez.
Passion in terms of setting the tempo.
And it goes for Isaiah Mobley, who has 7 for USC.
He has become such a great shooter, but it has not been there tonight. He was super. Oh, throw it down, Josh Morgan.
Block, count it, and 1 for Joshua Morgan. Semifinals, where Gonzaga and St. Mary's away.
They got a lot of good teams in that WCC. Throw it down, Josh Morgan. All the
Oregon will be the 5.
Are all the Pac-12 games complete?
Jules Bernard. We're watching a Pac-12 game right now.
But the guy who he's chasing for number 1 all time.
He's still going also.
Still going too with Iowa. But we all see what happens with the Big Ten. They put all their teams in there, and then they all lose in the first round all the time.
Rattles in for Jules Bernard.
Youngest son, Evan, who's going to be Rookie of the Year in the NBA. She flew out for this game because Cleveland is on the road right now. She came here to be with her husband, Eric, who's an assistant coach for the Trojans. And this guy is incredibly gifted, freshman from Milwaukee, the home of the world champion Milwaukee Bucks. Johnny, yes, beautiful, best play of the night.
I think the ankle's okay.
Yeah. And Ethan Anderson, even though he's the shortest guy for Andy Enfield, he plays like a giant. But Ogbonpolo, wow.
Jules Bernard.
Chavez Goodwin anchoring this zone defense right now. He's not a big power guy, but he plays with toughness. He plays with tenacity. Fierce as can be, one of my all-time favorites.
Jules Bernard, a 3. Falls off for Campbell. Ethan Anderson pulls it down for USC.
Andy Enfield has a rotating starting lineup with 3 different guys that come in.
Open 3, Drew Peterson.
Open and everything, and the reshuffling. USC has played Arizona and then UCLA both times around in succession. That's an offensive foul.
Jaime Jaquez, first 4, all the way to the final 4.
Well, UCLA was not playing well at the end of the season last year. And right now they're just
second effort, Johnny Juzang.
Strength, power, flex Johnny. Yeah. Remember that name. We had pictures taken. Wow. I remember when. Great defense, Miles Johnson.
Max Akbon Polo from the corner and a huge three. USC desperately needed that.
Whoa. That's a rebound, Boogie Ellis.
Here come the Trojans. Boogie to the basket, lays it in.
USC, 24 All-Americans, 19 tournament appearances, 4 Elite Eights, 2 Final Fours of their own. That's Tiger Campbell. Tiger at his best. And you talk to the coaches around. Oh, Boogie coming alive. And the Bruins can only hope that his ankle holds up.
Here's Boogie Ellis lining up a three, rattles in, and USC down to 3. The lead.
One of the really cool things about this game tonight, all these guys grew up together. So many of them were teammates on Compton Magic, the legendary AAU team run by Ato.
Jaime Jaquez with 15 elite all scores.
And a remarkable job that he's done.
Here's Isaiah Mobley. Going inside, using his strength against Jules Bernard. Inside, and here comes SC.
Chavez Goodwin doing a marvelous job, as always, with the intangibles.
Count it, and 1 for Isaiah Mobley.
USC handled the Bruins down at the Galen Center. That was incredible. And right now, they're back.
Boogie Ellis, a chance for 4 and a chance to tie the game.
To get hot offensively, and then the Trojans can easily win this game. Bruins are walking the ball up the court.
First tie since it was 4-4. Tied no more, Jaime Jaquez.
That crushed their opponents, and that just keeps them fresher physically, and that will pay huge dividends as the season winds on.
Trojans are 9-1 in games decided by 5 points or less, adding to what you're talking about. Jaime Jaquez, the leaner.
On the ground.
6th straight for the Bruins since USC tied it.
Great defense, Cody Riley.
5 on the shot clock. Drew Peterson, desperation, corner shot, and that's a deep 2 for Peterson.
Everybody, it was with signs and banners and balloons. It was just inspirational. I sent a picture in today. I don't know if we actually got it.
Drew Peterson, a step back 3, and the Trojans have cut it to 1. 21 for Jaime Jaquez, lead all scorers. He's 7 for 8 from the floor.
That's why the teams that have the depth, like UCLA, the versatility, the interchangeability of the Trojans, the coaching.
USC just has no answer for Jaime Jaquez.
The seam and throwing it down. I mean, 30 points on Monday night. I watched that game. 23 already, 8 for 9.
9 for 10, Jaime Jaquez with 25.
So Jaime Jaquez is. Great change of pace.
Here is Chavez Goodwin, and it rolls in.
Now that's basketball. I ride with Chavez Goodwin. This guy is so cool. Got a huge future in the entertainment industry when he's done playing basketball.
Jaime Jaquez again for UCLA.
Miles Johnson.
Jules Bernard. 3. Mobley poked away by Jaime Jaquez underneath.
Fierce, tenacious defense by the Bruins. Clawing.
Johnny Juzang to the cup. Largest lead of the night for the Bruins.
The Trojans have been forced to having the rebounder bring the ball up far too many times.
Dixon Waters ends the UCLA run. Trust me.
On a 3
Trust me when I say this.
50 Cent.
And 1 for Isaiah Mobley for the Trojans, who had scored only 2 points in the last 5.5 minutes. Half minutes to go. Bruins by 10.
Desperation time here for the Trojans.
And you were calling for overtime.
I want overtime.
Max Ack
all the way.
Trojans down by Mobley. Here comes SC. Drew Peterson steps into a 3. Got it. And we have a 5-point game with 2:15 to go. Peterson the rebound.
Drew Peterson's one of the guys that's largely responsible for this being such a tall team. Great pass.
And one. Isaiah Mobley, and a chance for the Trojans to cut it to 2.
Length of Agbonkolo. Tiger can only give it up.
Cody Riley in the lane. And Riley makes it a 2-possession game. And Waters missed a 3, and the rebound, Jalen Clark.
The ball up the court.
And Jules Bernard is fouled with 14 seconds remaining. 18 consecutive free throws.
8 misses.
1 for 2 for Jules Bernard.
How they do that?
Because the clock doesn't run.
Well, I understand.
Boogie Ellis missing a 3. There's Jules Bernard again for UCLA, and he's grabbed by Isaiah Mobley. And with 6.9 seconds remaining, the Bruins trying to put this one away.
We've been trying to set the night on fire. Remarkable game between these two rivals.
And a great night for your 1972 national championship team.
I kept telling the guys that I was open. Oh, my.
Final score, UCLA 75, USC 68. The first time under Mick Cronin that UCLA has beaten USC.